welcome back to our channel. I'm Michelle and this is baby Alexandria, and we are here today to talk to you guys about Loungefly Pre-Order Nights. So hopefully I'll have some information, maybe some tips and tricks for you guys. Just to start off, Pre-Order Night is at the end of the month / beginning of the month when a lot of small shops will release pre-orders that are supposed to come out like the next following month. But with the current shipping crisis, it is taking a little bit longer, so don't count on them coming right away. But what they do is that they release this main catalog of bags that are supposed to come out during that time. And so a lot of the designs, because if they're super popular, they do sell out fairly quickly. So, you know, they tell you to go ahead and try to do it on the pre-order night so that you're able to get the bags if it's something that you really, really want. So just to start off the video really quick too, is that a lot of people always ask like, where is it safe to buy Loungefly from besides Loungefly themselves and like big shops like Box Lunch, Hot Topic. I have a list of small shops that are safe to buy from. They've been approved by Loungefly. You know, Loungefly has made a list of shops that have contracts and everything with them, or like, you know, authorized retailers. So I have those listed as well as discount codes to those shops in my link tree. It's going to be in the description box down below. If you click on the link tree, it'll have links to, you know, the small shops, and I've put like little captions in there as well about what discounts you can use with those shops. It's usually anywhere between like 5 to 10% or like $10 off your first order or stuff like that. So hopefully that'll help you guys out a little bit in your shopping and to save a little bit of money, because I know that this hobby can get super expensive. But anyways, as I've said before, the pre-order night happens either on, East Coast is at midnight on the 1st, and then yours? Yes. Midnight on the 1st, and 9 p.m. on the 30th or 31st on the West Coast. So that's when the timing comes out. And then all of the small shops have like the main catalog that all of the shops release. And then a few of the small shops will also have exclusives that they drop on pre-order night as well. I know like Modern Pinup usually will have one. The other ones are kind of hit and miss, so I can't really say a whole lot about them. Then some, like Modern Pinup doesn't, a lot of times won't even tell you that they have an exclusive dropping. It just kind of appears on the night. So if, you know, if you like looking for those exclusives, have a tab open for Modern Pinup just to see what drops at midnight for them. And the other small shops, they do drop a lot of exclusives like throughout the month. So again, best thing to do is follow them on their Facebook or Instagram. They'll give you hints on you know, when they'll drop, you know, exclusives, new bags, stuff like that throughout the month. If you follow me on my Instagram as well, Nguyening Smiles, I'll often post about them mainly in my stories rather than my main feed. So keep an eye on that. I post a lot of information on that on there as well. And so in terms of pre-order, you normally don't know what's dropping. They've been doing this where they don't really even show the bags themselves. The most that they've done is the shops will drop hints the last week or so of the month, and they'll drop hints about like what styles of bags will be dropping. Like for example, this month they've shown like Beauty and the Beast, Willy Wonka, Edward Scissorhands, Candyland, and Pocahontas, and a lot of other ones. I can't think of them off the top of my head, but those are the main, like those are some that have dropped. There's already been leaks on some of them. They're suspecting that, you know, Beauty and the Beast is going to be part of that new Castle series that's been out with the princesses. Yeah, as for the other ones, like, you know, the theme, you know, the hard part is that you don't know what the bag will look like itself, and it's usually concept art too, and so you kind of run this whole like, what does it look like? And then once you see what it looks like, is it the real bag gonna look kind of like it's actually gonna look like the concept photo? So, you know, kind of hit and miss. So pre-order night, you know, buy at your own risk kind of thing. A lot of the small shops do charge restocking fees if you cancel your order, so be careful. Try to kind of go for the ones that, you know, you're fairly sure you're gonna like. I think is your best bet. But a couple hints and stuff on how to do this, I would say, like I mentioned, you know, I have my links with all of the safe small shops that I've shopped with. I'll also post some photos and stuff for you guys on this video too. I'll try to like just display them for you guys to see, and just pause and so you can read through it. Some small shops that Loungefly has, you know, approved, and they are actually licensed retail to be retailers for them. But I think what you want to do is kind of like, you know, browse through a few, pick, you might get overwhelmed because there's a lot of them, but like pick a few that you think are, you know, kind of look through them, see what they offer, if there's anything, and then a lot of them have like incentives. I think that would be good for you, especially if you buy a lot. Like I said, the links I have will include like discounts for you guys, which I think will help save a lot of money. A lot of them will have rewards programs that are worth joining into, so that when you do buy, you know, you earn reward points so that you can save toward your next purchase and all of that. And then some other things in terms of pre-order night. I know, I want to say Stella Rae Boutique and Cordy's Corner, I think, are the two that do cart holds, which means that when you put something in your cart, it'll hold it for a certain amount of time, so you have that amount of time to check out, rather than for the most other shops is until you're fully checked out. Even if it's in your cart, you know, if it sells out, it sells out. And that's something you do have to watch out for pre-order night too, and that is that some of the most popular bags will sell out. So you do have to try to be kind of quick if it's one of the popular designs, or, you know, to be safe, I would suggest to open tabs to like a couple small shops so that you have backups in case, you know, your top shop that you like to buy from, the bag that you want sells out. You can quickly try to find get another shop that still has it in stock and buy it from there. But those two shops do cart holds, which I think is super helpful if you're trying to decide whether or not you want certain bags without, you know, deciding this second. You have like, I think it's like a 30-minute hold, so that you can at least look through the catalog and look through the designs to decide which ones you actually want to get. Because I understand that it gets like overwhelming to see a design and decide within like a minute or two whether or not you want that style and stuff, you know. Or if you find, or like if, you know, you look through the catalog and you're like, oh my gosh, I actually like this one better, and you know, you want a little bit, at least a little bit of time to shop and to like look and make a decision. So those two do cart holds, which I think is super helpful. Let's see, 707 Street offers free shipping on any size order, which is, I think, super nice. Again, I know we all have this thing about paying shipping, right? So 707 Street does free shipping at all times on all orders. A lot of the other small shops, I think, will do it like the night of pre-order, they'll offer it. Like I think Stella Rae is now offering it too, which is free shipping on pre-order night. Blashful does it as well. It does free shipping. And I think those are the main ones I can think of. Other ones, their shipping's not so bad, but again, trying to save money, those are helpful. What else? A lot of the small shops will also offer let's see, PayPal Pay in 4, which is helpful for some people. There's Sezzle as well as Klarna, I think, are two more options that they're like payments, like 0 interest payments. So I think you split the payments into like 2 or 4 or something like that. If you've used it before, you know what I'm talking about. So if you're using it, you'll get the information then. But they're payment plan options basically, so that you're making a payment every like other week or something like that. So I'll put my little visual for you guys here of some shops, again, that I've have codes with for you guys to use and stuff like that. I also kind of marked on there which shop takes what kind of payment plans for you guys, so that you can make your decisions based off of that. And I think that's like the main things I think that you would watch out for. I know people sometimes worry about which shops get their pre-orders faster and stuff. There's no rhyme or reason to that. Maybe the ones that are in California tend to get them a little bit quicker because they're closer to, like, you know, the actual headquarters where the bags are shipping out from. But all in all, again, because of the shipping crisis, it's kind of all over the place. Some shops will get them sooner one time, and then another shop will get it sooner another. So pretty much they just ask you guys to like be patient with them, because again, they don't really have any control over it. Pretty much all the small shops are suffering from the same, you know, shipping slowdown. Like I still have I don't like doing pre-orders, as most people, if you see my channel before, you know I don't like doing pre-orders and stuff because I don't like having my money just like chilling while I wait on it. But I have a few exclusives that I knew would sell out if I waited. So I have those and I'm still waiting on them. you know, it's usually taking like a few months. So be prepared to wait. If you don't want to wait, what Loungefly.com usually does is that when the new bags are finally in, whenever they do start showing up, they actually sell them on Loungefly.com first, so they'll actually drop, and you can place your order on there, and then you'll probably get it faster than people who pre-ordered like a month or two ago. But you know, you also run the risk of, like, if it is a big seller, you might miss out on grabbing the bag. So you know, there's pros and cons both ways, but those are my tips for doing pre-order night. But yeah, if you guys have any more questions or concerns, go ahead and ask them below in the comments. I'll try my best to answer them, as I don't pre-order super often, that's why those are like my top trips for them. But like I said, you know, make sure to check out my Linktree in the description box below. That'll give you guys at least a starting point to go through and see which small shops you might want to buy from and stuff. They're all great, you know, they're owned by like actual people, not big companies. They're all small shops owned by, like, you know, one person, one small family, stuff like that. So always, you know, support your local businesses. It's good. And but yeah, like I said, leave any comments down below if you have any questions, concerns. I'll try my best to answer them, especially before pre-order night coming up this week on Thursday, Friday, I don't know. I'm back at work and I still can't remember my days. At best, I know the day of the week, not the date. Yes, mommy's tired. Oh, I know. Between taking care of her and waking up in the middle of the night for her feedings, as well as Natalie's diabetes, where, you know, she's dropping low or high or something. So I'm up in the middle of the night with her alarm going off and taking care of her too. So I'm exhausted. But anyways, do all the usual stuff, follow all the fun social medias and all of that. And we'll see you guys soon. So thanks for watching, and we'll see y'all next time.